Good morning. Good morning. My name is Phyllis Nash. You are attending the Diamond Factory, where we get together Tuesday through Friday with like minds, positivity before your day gets off into a great, your day to get off into a great start. We gather here together just a little bit each and every day. And so we have our phenomenal speaker. So I know he drops nuggets, guys. So make sure you got your pen and paper. And before he does, come up. I have just a few announcements that I need to make. This is the what? The 25th of the month? That's right, the 25th of the month already. Can you believe it? First month of the year almost gone. Well, what does that mean? We are ending the month and we all of our founders out there, guys, you need your three customers. So I am reminding you now, make sure you're getting your three customers in. Make sure the leaders on the phone are checking their team's data viewer or the teams themselves to letting them know what it's going to take for them to go to that next commissions thing, whether they're going to be bronze, silver, gold, or platinum at the end of the month. Another thing is tonight is Wednesday Scan Party. We will be having a scan party at the office, at the dispensary. Your prospects can come in between 6 and 7. They will be sex scanned. And at 7:15, we start an overview. And then on Saturday, we have our event at the home office, guys. We want to make sure you get as many people out as you can. It's going to be very similar to last week, but we're going to be able to scan and take care of way more people. So I encourage each and every one of you, if you're in Chicago, if you're not in Chicago, get on the line and find somebody in Chicago so that you can have them at that event. And so register for making money while losing weight. And I'm going to get out of his way. You don't have to, these 2 minutes, you can still take your 2 minutes because everybody needs to hear what our own phenomenal Coach Dan does. And guys, do you know who you have the privilege of being able to listen to every week? This man gets paid a lot of money per hour to speak on a daily basis all over the world. And guys, we have him as our coach, our VP of training, somebody that we can tune into, and some of you can even reach out to. So don't take that lightly. Let's give him an applause. Nobody can be hearing, but everybody is clapping for you, Coach Dan. Take it away. And you better be on
Oh,
here. I'm just talking.
of course I'm on. Great morning. Great morning. What's happening, Akana Land? It is good to be with you once again on this Wednesday. I bring you greetings all the way from San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, Texas is where I am now. And I look forward to getting back home. I hear y'all got a little snow out there, but it's all right. My wife said this morning, she said, you don't, we got to check your flight, make certain you get out. I said, you don't understand. I'm on the flight. I'm going to get out. So I look forward to coming back home tonight. But listen. I'm telling you, I cannot believe that we're almost at the end of the first month of a new year of 2023. I'm like, this is absolutely crazy how time is flying, And so, but here's what I want to do. I don't know where you guys are right now, meaning I don't know where your business is. I know we have some things that is happening, as you can hear, last Saturday at the office, this Saturday at the office, and we wasn't moving like this before. And the reason why we wasn't moving like this before is because before, of course, we had COVID. Now, but before COVID, we was moving like this. And what do you mean by we was moving like this? Well, we were having weekly, just about weekly events. And then, after COVID, we went online and we were having events after events after events. And so we started to slow that down just a little bit because we wanted to be more effective and efficient. And now we're back to having these live events. And those people that are participating and the live events are benefiting, and inviting people are benefiting from the live events. So it's good. It's good. You heard Miss Phyllis just simply say, Miss Phyllis just simply said, she said, listen, you guys, if you, whether you're in Chicago, not in Chicago, get online, get plugged into these live events. And I want to tell you, that's something that you absolutely should do, right? If you're looking to build your business, that's something you absolutely should do. Listen to the language coach just said. If you're looking to build your business, that's something you absolutely should do. You should get on the live events. However, if I got 10 people on this line that's looking not to just build your business, but you're looking to scale your business, you're looking to take your business through the roof, I don't want you to just attend the live events. I want you to become a leader and begin to produce your own. Now, so what we're going to talk about, what I'm going to talk about today, so I hope you're ready. I hope you got your pen and pad ready. I'm going to talk about why it is so significantly important to create your own events. Now, we've learned that your event can be a conference call, your event can be a webinar, your event can be weekly meetings. You know that what kind of we do the quarterly promotions, quarterly events. This is and the reason why we do these events, because when you do these events, literally what happens is it gives your business, it helps to give your business a push. It helps to give your business a boost. It helps to cause your business to catch momentum. And I'm going to give you a few things that's going to happen when you master promoting a live event. The first thing that I want to give you is this. I need you to understand, and you've seen it, all of your businesses, every time we do a big event, every person that actively participates in that event and allow corporate to do the heavy lifting for you, it helps to create momentum for your event. This is one of the strongest ways that you'll be able to build your team and get more people involved. That's number one. You're able to build your team. It's a tool to build your team and get people involved. Number two, the more you and your team attend, and not only attend, but most importantly, promote your events, the more success you and your team will have. So the more you get your team actively engaged. So let's say Mr. Diamond Mooney. Mr. Diamond Mooney, let's say he has, and I remember he was doing game night and stuff like that. So let's say he has an event on every Saturday. His event that he has every Saturday, as he gets his people locked in and his team locked in, and that becomes their thing, that becomes their sizzle, it's going to help to get, and in that event, there's two components. Here's what I want y'all to do. Here's a little sidebar. There's two components to your live events. The first component is training. Use your live events to train. Use your weekly events to train your team, train your people that's already connected with you. And then the second thing is you want to use your event to tell. So number one, to training new people, training your existing people. Number two, tell your story to new people. That's the two most important ingredients that you do your live event for. Number one, to train. Number two, to tell. The next thing is number three. So number one, we said when you're doing a live event, it's a tool to help you to build a strong team. Number two, the more events you have, we understand the more success that you and your team is going to have. Number three, and then we also understand that the reason they'll be successful because you're utilizing it to train and you're utilizing it to tell. Number three, understand that when you do these events, they become the cornerstone of building your business. When I was actively involved in actually building business and network marketing, I remember that the company that I was a part of wanted to open up Ohio. They wanted to open up the state of Ohio. And what Coach did for 90 days, I did a 90-day blitz. I literally drove to Ohio every week for 90 days. I drove to Ohio every week for 90 days. That's commitment. For 90 days, Coach drove to Ohio. And then what I started to do, I got tired of driving, so I started taking the train, started taking the bus to Ohio every single week. And as a result, in that market, I personally sponsored about 135 people personally, and then all of the other people that they sponsored, and we eventually had about 1,500 people in Ohio. But it was built on events. And my first event that we did only had about 7 or 8 people in a room. And then it continued to grow. So you got to understand the power and the importance of events. Now, here's what I want to tell you. I did tell you that the conference calls, the Zooms, and all of those things are options for the event, but it's nothing like having face-to-face interaction, dialogue, and doing it live. I need you to understand that when you're doing these events, it's nothing like bringing people in a room, allowing your presenter and the people, listen to this, allowing the presenter and the people to feel the energy of the room. Every room has energy, and energy is contagious. And sometimes you don't get that kind of energy when you're online or when you're on a Zoom. But when you get people face to face and we're able to look at the smiles, we're able to hear the music, we're able to fellowship, we're able to get up and tell the stories and see the tears of success and all of those things, it literally creates a certain level of energy that propels your business to the next level. So now, the next reason why we want to promote is this. It positions your team to move, watch this now, from asking questions to giving answers. In other words, instead of you fulfilling calls all day, answering questions to your team, because your team is always asking and the team is pretty much holding and riding your coattail, you're training them to become independent, to not be the person that asks the questions, but to be the person that gives the answer. Think about this. Think about how powerful that is. You're literally empowering them to become leaders. You're empowering them to move from being a liability, because they're always pulling on you for you to give them the answers, to be an asset because you can pull on them to give somebody else the answer. Are y'all getting this? The next thing is, I'm gonna have to continue this. The reality is, the next thing that I want to show is this. When you're able to do events during the time that you're telling, you're able to allow people to see the big picture. You're able to allow people to see how the total that Akana will be able to have on their life and the life of their family. Listen, I'm not done, but I'm going to stop. What I want you to understand is that those that are going to be at the top, the very top, the tip top, are those that are going to create their own little Akana land in their own world. In other words, those that model what corporate does, those that begin to create and become their own corporate are the ones that's going to be able to scale as corporate has. So if you really want to not just build your business, but if you really want to scale your business, then you have to begin utilizing the system that we've given, utilizing the training that we've given to become individuals that is building their own teams, hosting their own events, and plugging into the corporate system. When you do it that way, you'll begin to see the momentum. The momentum will begin to come. Consider this. Wakana started in April of 2019. When we started, we was on 106 and hosted. And we were constantly hosting events. And many of you was a part of that. You came to one of those events and the room was small. It was a small room. But the room was getting filled. And people were coming in. And that created the momentum to where we are today. And as we grow to the next level, you doing that, all of the diamonds, all of the emeralds, all of the rubies, when you begin to do it on your level for your team, we will begin as a company to scale exponentially. But most important, your business will be able to scale exponentially. So, Coach Dan is not done, but I'm going to stop there. Real quick, any feedback, hit the star. Y'all know what I like to do each week. I just want to assess any feedback you may have, any quick questions you may have. I want to make myself available to that. Let's hit star real quick, and let me know what you think your thinking is.
Hey, Coach
Good morning,
Dan,
Coach Dan.
All right, I heard.
Either way.
Either way,
Go ahead,
you go ahead
Bernadine.
first. Either way.
Okay, hey, it's Bernadine from Boston by way of Florida right now. But again, you've hit all the points, and just following the system is the major and most important and most critical thing. You know, we're built event to event. I mean, I came in from an event that was, hosted by, being invited to one of the Zooms and learning information from there. And if we follow the system, we have the blueprint for success. And I just want to wish everybody the most success that we can have, and we can all do it together. Thank you, Coach Dan.
Thank you, Bernadine. Who's next?
Good morning, Coach Dan. This is Anna Gawaha in Houston. I just wanted to let you know, thank you for the information, because all of it, I know that you've given it to us before, but I like the part about if you're hanging on to someone's coattail, at some point you have to let go and step out on your own and get it done. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate it most highly. You have a good day.
You too.
Well,
Anybody else?
I want you to know that we are being heard. There was a launch party grand opening last night with 60 people in
Come on.
attendance. 60. So they doing it. I applaud them. So they're hearing us, Dan. They're hearing us.
Good. I'm telling you. And to me, the events are fun. Now, I was going to tell you this, and I'll take 2 more minutes. If y'all don't mind. One of the things that when you're hosting your own events, make it fun. Make it fun. Incorporate music in your presentations, whether it's introductory music, whether it's getting people to stand up and stretch and dance and move. I mean, it's lifestyle, right? Whether it's doing giveaways for your guests. Just make it fun. Make sure you have testimonials incorporate it in it. When you're telling your story, make certain your story is impactful. Don't sell to the people, tell the people, and show the people how impactful it can be. All of these things, when you make it fun with 60 people in a room, man, that is amazing. But guess what? Don't stop. Keep going. Whoever did that lunch party, do another one. Do another one. And matter of fact, let's say you could almost, if you want to, look at your connection pool. Look at the people, your relationship pools that you have. You may have a group of people that's a part of the church, but you may have a group of people that's part of the Nation of Islam, or you may have a group of people. And so now you do those groups as individual groups and begin to just scale and build, and it becomes like a snowball, and it keeps rolling down the hill, and before you know it, you move from a snowball to a snowman, and you got a whole bit. How y'all understand? I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. So listen.
Excited, boy.
Oh
my God.
I'm sorry.
Church this morning.
Listen, I just want y'all to win.
Oh, Lord.
It's definitely going to help you win. I want y'all to have a supernatural, wonderful day. You go ahead and take it back, Phyllis, before I keep talking.
You dropped the mic, buddy. You got it.
All right. I'll see y'all next time. As always, prosper. Be blessed.